Okay. We got it. We got it.
Me, I can't see it on my end. I'm not sure. Maybe
I'll
it's
see.
because.
I'll see. I can see your face.
And that's just it, right?
My
Put it down.
Yeah, I can see your face as well.
Yeah, but why is it showing my face? Okay, maybe because I'm not sharing. Maybe because I'm not sharing anything yet. So let me try and share something.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
And then you send it back again,
no, no,
No,
no.
or it will
refresh.
correct.
Yeah, we just refresh it.
Okay.
Mm, So is it still the same?
Let me
Okay.
refresh it.
And refresh then. Wait, one moment.
Yeah, still showing your face.
Uh, I don't know. It's supposed to be live.
Uh,
Or
yeah,
maybe
your face.
yeah, still showing your face anyway.
Or maybe it's when we finish that it stops. I don't know.
Yeah, still showing your face.
Say live stream offline. So I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it shouldn't be offline. Let me see.
Or is it mine that is saying only
I don't
from
think
here?
it's yours.
No, mine is saying offline as well.
Or maybe it's another link. Sure, should be the same link. Oh, okay. Hmm. Don't know. Is it still showing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Showing live stream
Yeah.
offline and your face. Yeah.
Okay, let's refresh. I haven't refreshed mine. Let me see.
I've refreshed my though. It's still saying the same thing.
Hmm. What do I need to do? Oh, or
My
maybe it's a different link that I need. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's. Let me send this other link. Maybe
oh,
it's. Yeah.
let me close this one.
I just sent another link.
Oh, we close it and try.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm coming. Let's see the new link. Oh, this one is showing my head. Let's see.
Yeah, I can see that. Let me
I
click
can't.
on the one on top of it though.
I'm just trying to. That's what I've been trying to do as well.
Is it still showing your head?
If
It's load. Mine is loading.
I think I've dabaru the whole thing. I'm coming.
Ah, okay, better. It's showing the thing now. The last bit.
It's showing my head, right?
Did you click
No,
the
it's
play button?
showing
Did you click the
the
play
one I
button?
have. I didn't click any button. Oh, it's come back to her head now.
Even when
Okay.
you click play, right? Or is it not? Is there no play button?
There is a play button on it. Ah,
Okay.
Even when you click play, right?
I'm coming. This one I clicked on
Or is it
now.
not? Is there no play button? Yeah, me, I can see it live. Yeah,
There is a play button on it.
yeah, play it now. You should be see. You should see this.
But what I can see on my screen is a visual
I'm coming.
Microsoft.
Clicked on
Yeah,
now.
that's the screen. That's live. So that means it's working.
There is a play button on it.
Yeah, play it now. You should be see. You should see this.
But what
Visual. Microsoft.
Yeah, that's this. That's live. So that means it's working. Yeah, please. Now you should see this.
Can you hear me? I just muted it a bit.
Stop mine as well because
all our voices.
yeah, it was echoing.
Yeah. Okay, I think the echo is gone.
Yeah, so we are back.
Okay, good. So yeah, so let's start with what you guys did. I can't see anything under sprints too, so I'm wondering where your test cases are. Where are they?
Oh, query.
No, we shouldn't need to query it before we see it.
What happened?
Where did you put it?
Query.
It should be under sprints too. That's where I told you to put it.
I think I did now. I don't even know what happened. So,
Okay, you can't see anything in print two, sprint two today.
Yeah, so you probably didn't put anything there.
do you want me to share my screen?
No?
I think this is still echoing though, or
I
delay
think
in
it's fine. It
conversation.
What happened?
So how come you didn't put it in sprints too?
I don't know. What happened?
I know they're there, but you didn't put them in the right place.
Oh, I think I don't even know.
How did you create it?
I went under there. Is it test?
Yeah.
And I went to test case and create new. I'm coming.
Test cases.
I can see all there as well.
Yeah, you didn't put them in sprints
In
too.
the right place, yeah. Yeah. So can we copy it and move it to?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Let me even try to see. Okay, so let's start from some of the test cases. Let's start from the top. I thought I had. Don't want the ones assigned to me.
Okay, do I have to come up from? Just I don't even.
Let me see if I can see the dates. Created dates.
Come and see his face and go back to bed.
Yeah, so
Want to see what you're doing on your laptop? What are you doing?
I think this date American. I think
Yeah, it is American format.
let's quickly change that. Okay, I'll change that later. So da, 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 da.
Go to your room now.
No.
Okay, so When was this created? We don't want anything from last month. We want things from this month, right?
Yeah.
So let's start from 45.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, 45 is a new one, right?
7th.
Yeah.
45, 7th of the 9th.
Or did you update one of the old ones, Sister Sophie?
I that 45
no,
is
no, I
mine.
did a new one at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I know 45 is yours. I was just making sure that everything above 45 is old.
Yeah, every 45
Okay, so
is
let's start with
old.
45. So what's this test case supposed to test for?
So test for online ordering.
Okay.
I think it's the old one. That 45 is the old one.
No, it was I edited it.
Now did you? Okay.
Yeah, I edited it.
Okay, so yeah, so you log on to Nando's site, expected to be logged in, click on the online ordering, should be able to see all the options available. So online ordering, when I click on the menu functionality, to see all the monies available. After making your first order, I should be. So why did you say first order here?
I think it should be when I make my when you place the order.
Yeah, because that doesn't,
Yeah,
that's not necessary.
yeah, that first one shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that looks fine. The only thing with this expected result is realistically you shouldn't be waiting to get an email before you know that your order was successful. That would
Oh,
be a bad application, wouldn't
okay.
it?
Okay.
Or don't you agree?
Yes, I agreed.
So that you need to you order online, then you don't know if it's successful or not until you
You
check
get
your email.
yes, I know.
Yeah. But it's a valid test case. So.
Okay. Okay. First mistake. Corrected. Noted. Here's my pen.
Is it only me that is hearing double here, please?
Maybe it's because of the video. You can close it.
Yes, that was what I was about saying.
Or you can mute
Play the
it.
video there. Okay. I'm muted then.
Yeah, so test kit, how to get Nando's rewards card. So you go to Nando's website should load, click on the food menu to place your first order. Menu field should accept order. What does that mean?
I don't even. I think menu field should accept it. When you place your order, that was what I meant. Maybe when you click on the menu, when you see the menu, you click on, you pick the ones you want, so it should go.
Is this realistic
Yeah,
on
it is.
on the Nando's website? If we go there now, this will make sense.
Yeah, it should.
Let's your theory now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it says go to Nando's website, website should load. Yeah, website loads, that's fine. Step 2, click on the food menu to place your first order.
That's the
So do they do the home delivery?
Fancy
no,
food menu.
they don't do home delivery. You need to go and pick it in store.
Yeah, okay, so but you can order here, right?
Yeah, you
Okay, yeah.
can
So
order.
where is the food menu that you are referring to? This one.
Yeah, when you click here on the food.
View the menu.
So click on the food menu. Menu field should accept order. So where is menu field?
I think I omitted. Yeah, when you click on all the menus, you pick the one you want. As in, just I think what I actually meant there is you click on the one you want on the menu. I think that's what I actually meant.
So it's not explanatory enough.
Okay.
Make payment for your order. Receive a confirmation email stating order successful. Picking up your order from the restaurant, you should get your reward card and get your first reward.
You get your first chili.
Okay, that's fine. It's only the second step that isn't practicable. If a dev want to, if he fails now and you want to, because the whole idea is someone should be able to use the same steps again to test it again. So let's say, for example, you test it and it passed, right?
Yeah.
And someone else needs to do regression tests 3 months later, and they want to make sure that their rewards card is still working fine. They will need to go through those steps. So it might not even be you. So if someone else picks that test case script or test steps and is not able to follow it, is not properly designed.
All right, sir.
So checking balance on your Nando's rewards card. Go to Nando's website, which alerts, enter your login details, paste asset details, click on your reward details. Rewards on the card should display. That's fine.
First one successful.
No, they're all successful. It doesn't mean it's not successful.
No, I think no error.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Register for Nando's reward card. Go to Nando's website. Website should load. Register the
God registered and get your first chili for registration.
Yeah. I think for this one you can expatiate more on the steps.
All right, sir.
Like complete the reward card form. So for example, now the page has loads. So register the card online is a little bit like packed.
Okay.
So it will better. So you can expatiate on it a little better.
Okay.
Like fill the form or submit the form. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
With the results.
Okay. Noted. Don't sure.
So not eligible for points went spent. Does that mean less than £7? Yeah, what does this mean? Point went spent.
I think it's actually you're not eligible to get a point when you spend less than 7. You can only get a chili when you spend above £7.
So you mean when? Yeah, then.
Yes. For
Okay.
point when. See me, I wrote went. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When spend less than £7.
Thank God.
Okay. So go to Nando's restaurant. You should be seated. Go to the menus list. Place your order. You spent today there. You should not get any chili on your reward card. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing is this is probably not testable.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't expect someone to sit physically. You wouldn't do that,
Okay.
in a proper test.
Oh.
Because that's a physical thing that you do now. All right.
Yes.
So
but you can as well spend it online.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you should be seated. Yeah, so because you'll be testing the online system, you probably wouldn't be testing the shop itself. You are testing the system. So you buy something less than. So that's acceptable. Go to Nando's website, order something less than £7, then you shouldn't get any chili on your reward card. That's
all
fine.
right. Okay, noted.
So it's all online thing.
Online,
Yeah, so you are testing the system. You are not testing anything physical.
Okay, so that one too, we have the same problem anyway.
Yeah, so
that one too, we have the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that one is you are testing people. You are testing people when you are doing this. You should be ushered to sit, because if you are not ushered, then that steps fail, and you can't do the next step.
All right. Okay, I will edit them.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Nando's green card reward option, Sister Sophie.
Yeah, I'm trying to because the last time you talked about being a bit specific to what you're testing.
Yeah.
So because I did all the 10 options at a go. So I'm not picking them one by one, what you get for green, red, and that. So did managed to do 3. I have been busy through this week. I know good enough excuse, but yeah, I haven't really
Yeah.
settled down to do more work on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need more. Just so that you.
From the 10 points, like you said.
Yeah, because this is where we need to focus more of our efforts. So we still need you
More detail.
to do more. Yeah. So this first one,
So
I'm sure you already know uh what's not best about it, right?
um no, tell me a bit more.
Okay, so if you tell Abby to do this, how will she take it? If you tell Josh to test this, what will they do? You just tell him 3 chilies
It's
will help me a green reward. What does that mean?
true.
It doesn't make any. It doesn't.
Can you click on comments? Let's see. I think I tried to practice the summary thing.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be in
You need to
comments.
give you a bit of where I'm coming from. So I'm just
Yeah,
only testing.
yeah,
So given that I'm a customer and I have registered with Nando's after my first purchase, I want to check for reward option discounts
yeah.
that
So
I can
that's
get.
very helpful. But when it
Yeah,
comes to the
so just
step
give me a summary.
that you need to take to do that check,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
so you need more steps before you just start
Okay.
talking about chilies.
Mm.
Yeah,
So that'll be basically the same then
yeah.
to the other
So
ones as well.
yeah. So you need to start
So
from
you
the top.
see, go
From
into their website, logging
yes.
in.
Exactly. It should be a valid case, that you can
Mm,
present from the top. That is like a set of
yeah.
instructions to get a delivered result. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you're telling somebody, go to
Instruction to
the
get
bus stop,
the result.
enter bus going from Lagos to Ikeja, drop at bus stop 3. You should find 3 musketeer statue there. You know, is from the beginning to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so each test case should be independent of itself. It should give you the journey from the beginning to the
Independent of
extension.
himself.
Yeah.
Mm,
So if you want to
okay.
do a Nando's test reward, number one, go to Nando's website, log in as a Nando's staff, add
Mm,
something, chili check into your account. This is what the result should be. So it should be one step
mm,
after the other.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
because it's more work it's more of what you'll be doing at this point rather than what I'll be telling you in the class.
Yeah, okay.
Most of the
Uh,
skills that you'll be getting is from what you yourself you are doing,
Yeah.
and how much you are putting into it.
so would I say it's a bit more repetitive then?
Well, it's not repetitive because each case is different. It might look like it's repetitive because you are always
Mm,
going to Nando's website each time you are doing a test case.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's
that
doing the
needs to
test case.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
For a
each
bit
case,
until I then specify what I want.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, each test, is should be independent.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I still need more. Like I was
Okay.
expecting at least 10, so this is 3, so we still need more. Yeah, because
7
this
more.
is the core part of what you'll be doing. We can't
Mm,
you know,
okay.
just say like, okay, yeah, let's move on. We can't really move on. We need to scatter this one very well.
Okay.
Mm.
Um,
So is it possible for us to move this one to the spring too?
I think it's possible. Yeah, it's
Okay.
always possible.
I thought I did mine
Okay.
in spring, so let's
Um,
see.
I don't know how everything just.
but it's on test case. And then you were showing us how to do that, the page with the grid,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wasn't working.
Was it not working?
It
Uh,
wasn't. We search and search and search all over.
You asked me and I told you now.
Yes, now I gave up after
That's
searching.
right.
I don't want to disturb you anymore.
Oh,
So I saw something that looked great, but when I clicked on it, it showed a
Chat.
different thing entirely.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll show,
mine,
Almost
when I
I'll
got
show you.
it,
I'll
it
show you
said,
now.
okay.
In honesty, I don't know why this one is not showing because this is showing iteration. Okay, the iteration is under the sprint. You can always have it under test plan. Let me see.
I did all this thing. I changed that one to 2.
So normally, when you are creating it, it should be. You should go under test plans.
Mhm.
Then because this is sprint 1 and this is sprint 2, so once you click sprint 2, I'm expecting you to add it a new test case. This is new test case using grid.
Oh,
this is what we
it
did. No, it
wasn't showing
wouldn't
on mine.
come.
It
Did
wasn't
it?
showing on mine.
It
Yeah,
wasn't.
So what
it
was
wasn't
No.
showing?
showing. I can. Do you want me to share my screen and see?
Yeah,
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 share
you
your
can.
screen. I'll do my if yours didn't do it.
It wasn't showing on mine because
Me too.
um,
This is
yeah,
under test, isn't it?
it was
Whose screen are we looking at so that I can make sure that when I come back,
okay. It's
I see
Abi.
that,
It's Abimbola. Okay,
yeah,
here.
so that when we come back live,
Okay, here.
our screen is still showing.
This it. Yeah. Then I go to test. Yeah.
Hold on, am I on you?
Test
Test.
plans.
Yeah. So I change this to. Oh, come on! Don't do that next time. Praise. Okay. Oh, come on.
That's exactly what I was getting as well. So we
I
couldn't.
clicked on something different actually. So
What did you?
yeah. So this is it.
Sprint 2.
Then Spring 2. Then we come to test.
It's already on test.
It's test. So can you see, sir? So this.
Yes, so it's already on test. So
So that's
So
what
you
is showing
can't
on.
really add to it. Okay,
So
that's strange.
it wasn't
yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, it wasn't. In fact, I clicked everywhere. I clicked on this one,
Hmm.
clicked on this.
Yeah, all of them, it wasn't coming out.
Okay, so it must be something to do with permissions.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Apologies about that. Let me see. Okay, I'll solve that.
all right, sir. Thank you, sir. Do you
I'll
want
look
to
for.
stop sharing? Yeah, Sister Sophie, that's it sorted.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Jeez.
so I'll try and find how you should be because you should be able to add to.
Okay, sir.
We can see Sister Abby's face now. Let's
And
Abby
just click.
Bola's face.
No, I've stopped sharing now.
So
Oh,
okay,
okay.
let's go back to mine. Can you see mine now?
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
So what do you guys want us to do now?
What's on your
Like
screen?
focus more on the. I still have the video.
Okay, well, you still have the video.
Yeah, let me check to make sure the live one is still showing what it should be showing. No, it's showing.
What I
Okay,
can
yeah,
see is
showing. That's fine.
text thing.
So what do you guys want us to do since you've not been doing your assignments? Or is this Sister Sophie
Yeah,
that
that's
should
really
say
bad.
is not
Pardon?
doing it? I was saying like should I just say because Sister Sophie is not doing her assignment?
Yeah, they can't aid my homework, so
And
I
it's
haven't
30
been
minutes
doing it.
assignment though.
Even at time, yeah. I think
Yeah, it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
those
shouldn't. It
time.
shouldn't. It's time. I'll do better this week. It was a very busy
It's just
week for
commitment
me. This
anyway.
I will come up with
Mm,
correct those three and start building up on
mm,
the other ones. But in the things is how do I put it? It's like going back anyway, not something new, like what you've taught us. It's been going from time to time, moving on. So in terms of the testing is we've done, it's kind of, I'm looking for some of a summary again, up to date, maybe throwing question to us to really
Okay,
memory kind of thing.
general revision, right?
Yeah, sort of. Before we start doing something new, or do you have a particular question in mind for him?
Yeah, I think on the general revision, we can maybe set a date for us so that we can just prepare ourselves ahead then. So we know that this day we are doing a general revision, then we're moving to the next stage of going through our lesson as well, our assignments. Then one thing, I don't know if it is possible for us just to speed up and just to add more commitments, if it's possible for us to be having this lesson twice a week. And that twice a week, I don't mind if we can just have a fixed days in a week. Like maybe we know now that every Tuesday, every Friday we'll be having our class, or every Tuesday, every Saturday. It won't be like, okay, we'll get back to you to know when we'll be available. So we just have that at the back of our mind that, okay, we are committed to these 2 days in a week. So we can just work around it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm willing to be available for that.
Okay, sir.
Mm. So any day we choose, so your own availability.
Yeah, if you choose any day, I'm always willing to find ways to work around it. So yeah, I think any day should be fine, at least for now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so just okay, I think I will let others know so that we can just get a 2 fixed days in a week, and we know that those 2 days is dedicated for this class.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just actually just looking for. I thought I saved. I can't remember. I thought I saved two links from work so that I will show you. But I'm trying to remember where I kept it. I can't find it. Yeah. Let me just check one more place.
So, but on your screen, we can only see the Visual Studio, the credit app.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing. I'm looking at my phone actually.
Okay, all right.
So I also have this link. I'll send it on Slack.
Okay.
Even though I'm not sure if it's fully. I think it should work to an extent anyway. So this is like a copy of the church website, like we
Okay.
spoke about the other time.
Okay.
So I'll also send another link to where where you can log in. You can log in as an admin. I'll actually do that now, so at least you can see and you know. So it's basically an update to like how a CMS works.
Okay.
Yeah, but just give me a
Okay,
second.
same.
No, don't let me waste your time. Once I find it
Okay.
again, I'll take a better note of it.
All right, sir.
Yeah, and I'll share
Then,
with you.
Okay.
sir, before I discussed with Sister Sophie
Yeah,
that I don't know if it is possible for us. That I mean, I'm trying to work towards it. That I know Kemi already did the exam, actually the ISEP.
yeah.
I told Sister Sophie that as we're doing this class, if it will be possible for us to just practice the past questions and see if we can go for the exam before the end of this class. At least maybe if we have that one aside as well, at least it just be a plus once we finish.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. My recommendation would be probably, I don't know if we can have a face-to-face session.
Yeah, that's fine.
And before that, I'll probably just try to get a few things together so that at least we can share it and you can have something to practice with.
Okay, no problem. Can actually arrange that. I don't mind coming down.
Yeah, I'll add that to my list and yeah, work
Okay.
towards it.
Okay,
We
thank
work, yeah, we work towards it. You mean before the end of the year or before the end of the class? What was it?
No, well, it depends on whenever you want it, to be
When we,
honest.
yeah, we
Yeah,
work towards it. Yeah, we
yeah,
work
because
towards
like I said, it's always a matter of how many hours you put into it. If you want to do it, if you want to pass it, if you want to pass it in 1 month's time, you can. You just need to probably clock in a few hours.
you. Yes.
You know, so it's up to how much. It's just the ball is in your court. Is how much. So there are some practice questions that I'll look for, and they are all usually always the same questions, and it's a matter of how many times you now practice those questions.
practice.
Yeah,
Just like driving
just
theory.
like driving test. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, so you can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
yeah, the copy of church
Yeah,
website.
so if I go to the second link, which is I've sent the link anyway.
Okay.
It's the password that I'll probably add on. So this is like the admin part of the website.
Okay.
So as you can see, this is what's on the website at the moment, right? It's almost empty. So, but if you now log in here, so I'll log in now. Now change this password. Change it soon. So now I've logged in. I can go to the home page. So for example, that home page, if I come to the home page here at the bottom here and I click on home page and I click here, this is the same content
Yeah, okay.
that is on that website. So for example, let me just type something here. This is okay. I've not tested this before, so if it doesn't work, it might not work. But so if I refresh now, it should be here. You can see now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, and that's just how you can. So that's like a content management system.
Yeah.
Whereas you can actually change the content of the page, and it doesn't have to be the developers that will always be doing that part. You can change the image.
Okay.
So used to have some dummy text somewhere.
That's cool.
And then once you have access to
Yeah,
you can then change things.
I'll just copy some demo tests here, text rather. So for this area that says about that one shouldn't have too much. Okay, so let me add more here. About the church, RCCG is a. Don't mind what I'm typing. It might be very cheesy. I don't always type. I'm not good. I don't like content. It's a very, it's a very nice.
I'm busy. Go to bed. Don't say sleeping. No man
We hope to see you soon.
Go to your room
If I save that as well,
now.
and you now go to the home page, you see that content here.
Yes.
So,
Oh, can I ask
and
a
if you,
question?
yeah,
Different fields, but it makes one sentence.
yeah, it's the way we designed it. Is the user story.
Oh.
If you look, you'll see that one is darker than the other.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just the style and the design. So, for example, if you go to the real website now, which is let me see if I can remember. Is This is the live site, for example.
Mm.
It will look strange because my screen is very big than the average, you know.
Mm.
But basically, what I'm trying to say here is like all those contents can be changed from various parts of the website, and the test version of the website, this content will be slightly different. So because we
Mm.
test some stuff before we now deploy to production. Does that
Okay.
make sense? So we
Yeah.
test it here first to see what things look like before.
They make it live.
Yeah. So this about image now. Let me upload one image here. So just let me upload this Afrobo. That image might be too big anyway, but it's just a test one.
Okay.
So if I refresh now, you can see that image come show up here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. So you can have various, based on the way we've designed this, there are various sections where you can have the content that you are modifying, and the about us is still blank, but you can still always add data to that as well. I mean content, and it will always show up on the home page. So that's just part of the way it's been designed to be, so that you don't always need to change the code before you can change the content. So for example, if it's December now, you might want to put a Christmas message here, or you might want to just update it, as you wish. Yeah, so that's just a little one that I said I was going to show you. I'll send the login details. You can play around with it if you want.
Okay,
But
sir.
there's not a lot you can really. There's not too much that you can do at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least it will help us to practice managing content.
Well, it will just help you to understand
Wonderful.
Yeah,
how things
yeah.
work. But the main part of
Yes.
your assignment and your knowledge skills should come from here. Creating test
Yeah.
cases and designing cases to test functionality, to make sure that features satisfy whatever they're supposed to do. So, for example, in the church
Okay.
website now, part of the requirements might be, okay, we want it to be responsive on mobile, so that if we want to say we want to
Mm.
look at it on iPhone 6, for example, which will be a mobile responsive website. So this is
Yeah.
what it will look like on mobile. Can you still see?
Uh, have you refreshed it?
Yeah. Can you not see it in the middle of my screen? Maybe not.
No, no, we can't.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, you can now.
Yeah.
Can you?
This is the home page, right?
Do I need to
Yeah, but
refresh
it should be
mine?
a mobile view.
It's still on landscape. It didn't come out as
Okay, let me
A4.
see if I
Well,
can.
to me, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. Let me see. My screen might disappear.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it
I think it's
disappeared.
this. I think it's this one. Is it showing?
Yes. Yes. It's not a mobile view.
What is she
Yeah.
manage?
So this is the mobile view.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a mobile view. I can see it now. It's
Yeah.
on A4-ish.
And you see that the menu are coming out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's just me looking at iPhone. This is iPhone 6, I think. And you can always test the different sites on different mobile. You can also do iPads, portraits, and landscape tests. I don't know if this one is
Mm.
showing again, because I think it's another one. It's showing a different one. Let me navigate to that one. So I do that. Yeah. So this is an iPad view now, for example,
iPad view.
right? In landscape mode.
Mm.
So that's just responsive design, and part of the stories for this website now might be that we want this content to be, so for example, on this website, it's not everything that you can change from the back end that I
Okay.
just showed you now, right?
Mm.
So but if the requirement says, okay, we want to be able to change this content, or we want to be able to change the logo,
Logo.
Mm.
then we can add that functionality to it. So given that I'm an admin, when I log into the system, I want to be able to update the website logo,
Okay.
right? So that can be a requirement, and you need to test it in with. You need to be able to write the
Yeah.
steps. You need to write the steps to it. Like, okay, given that I will go to the admin section of the website, log in as an admin
Oh.
user, click on the home page, update logo, save, go back to the home page. The logo should have changed. You know, so that will be all the steps that you need to do the final step of the verification. And for the example, this footer now, for example, you can't really change that from that system. But if they want it to be updatable, we can add that feature into it. And we might say, okay, that one will take us another sprint. Okay, we'll do that one in the next sprint. Or that's not the most important one. Let's do this one first. So in our sprint planning, we'll reprioritize things like, oh, updating the motto isn't important now. Let's just make sure the home page fully is ready, or we want the about us page first. We want the contact us page first. And when you complete this contact us form, we don't get any notification, or when you submit it, the email doesn't come through. You know, all those things are the things that you'll be testing. Or maybe whenever you type in numbers here, it doesn't tell you that something is gone wrong. You want that updated, you know.
Oh.
So, but now let's still finish our numbers. We're not done with numbers. So I still want at least 10 test cases.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
many does Abby have to go? I know Sister Sophie has 10 to go. Let me check. How many did you have, Abby?
6.
Yeah, so you have 4 to go.
4 to do and to edit.
Yeah, and
The
to
one
edit, yeah.
corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make them more posh.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
And please don't forget to help us look at this our page. These and tests.
Yeah. I'll definitely do that as well.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay. So we'll
Okay.
catch up in the next lesson. Hopefully we'll have all our 10 test cases by then.
Okay, sir.
Ouch.
Yeah, and
Hopefully the cats won't eat
I'll
my
update you on
homework.
Slack
Right.
whenever I've done this.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
And hopefully the video is fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
And yeah.
All right then. So have a good night.
Thank you for your time.
Not a problem. Regards to the family and everyone.
And you too. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, sir.